IGAS is controlled by a touch-sensitive screen. You get into it through this opening menu. To start with, you choose which service you're interested in: computing, library, or teaching media. Suppose you want to know about the library. First, you're given some general information, and you can choose an introductory video sequence and some other options. Let's save the video for later and see what's on offer. You're given 6 choices. What about the catalogues? You have 5 options. Suppose you want to learn how to use the OPAC. You're given a picture of an OPAC terminal, some text, and the chance to play a video clip. This time, let's look at the video.
And then we've got the OPAC terminals. No, that's not where you find out the price of crude oil. It stands for Online Public Access Catalogue. Oh, thanks. How does it work? Well, let's see if they've got Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley. I mean, this is the Hartley Library.
You can leave the video whenever you like, and at any point you can use the buttons at the base of the screen. The Help button gets you out of trouble. As well as navigating by subject, you can also use the tree structure on which the system is organised to get the information you want. So another way of reaching the information about the OPAC catalogue is to touch Where Am I? This shows your location in the tree. Touching Available Catalogues calls up an information tree about catalogues. From here you can select the OPAC option, and this takes you back to the same place in the presentation. We don't want to hear that joke about J.R. Hartley again, so we'll exit from this and consider the index. Let's use the index to discover where to find books on physics. Because new users won't know what's on the system and where it's kept, there's an alphabetical subject list available. Touching P gives us a list of all topics starting with that letter, and touching Physics gives a map of Level 1 of the Hartley Library, and the place where physics books are kept is flashing. At any point, touching Go Back takes you to the previous screen. The information on each service is arranged in a similar way. Let's look at computing services. Suppose you need to know where the nearest public access IBM PS2 workstation is in case all of your departmental computers have gone down. Public Workstation Clusters is one of the options in Computing Services opening menu. Touching it gives you 5 types of workstation to find out about. Select IBM PS2 clusters, and you get text, and the button for Maps and Plans has changed colour, which shows it's now active. Touching on it gives you maps of where those workstations are. And there are 7 sites on the campus. You can touch on individual buildings to get their addresses. The answers to commonly asked questions are available by touching the Questions and Answers button. For example, what software can you expect to find when you get to the Public Access Workstation? The Indexes button gets you into a menu offering 5 alphabetical indexes. This can be the easiest way of getting the information you need. Other maps, for instance. If you're new here, you might want to know how far the city of Southampton is from the campus. Or you might want to know how to get to the hospital. Wherever you are in the presentation, or wherever the last user left it, you can return to the opening menu by touching on Start. At present, the system runs on a Mac 2 computer with video coming from a LaserDisc. There are plans to store the video on the Mac's hard disk, but there are problems at the moment with compressing the picture and sound. This is the end of the library section uncompressed.
So, that's the Hartley Library. Although the rest of this presentation is interactive, you'll be interacting with a computer, not with me. So I'll leave you to it. Goodbye.
And here's the same section, compressed.
That's the Hartley Library. Although the rest of this presentation is interactive, you'll be interacting with a computer, not with me. So I'll leave you to it. Goodbye.